Praise to God. I mean, it was a long years, a lot of ups and downs. We just kept fighting, man. Down 21, just kept swinging.
This is Kyle McCord, quarterback out of Syracuse. Kyle attended St. Joseph's Preparatory in Pennsylvania, known for his great and reliable quarterback play. In Kyle's senior season of his illustrious high school career, he threw for 1,582 yards and 21 touchdowns, and it helped lead St. Joseph's to 3 straight state championship wins and was named to both first-team All-State and All-Catholic. After being rated originally as a 4-star prospect, later changed to a 5-star, Kyle received offers from Texas A&M, Penn State, Mississippi State, Michigan State, and Ohio State, ultimately deciding to commit to Ohio State. Kyle spent his freshman and sophomore years as a backup to C.J. Stroud, only playing 1 game in relief of Stroud in year 1 and 7 games in relief in year 2. Kyle was finally able to grab the starter job when Stroud left for the NFL, and he didn't disappoint. Kyle threw for 3,170 yards, 24 touchdowns, and 6 interceptions. Unfortunately, one of those interceptions came at the end of the season against Michigan, ultimately costing them the game. When asked if Kyle would have remained the starter for Ohio State for the 2023 Cotton Bowl, head coach Ryan Day wouldn't commit to that. There's much speculation that Coach Day and Kyle's relationship wasn't the best, stemming from Day stating multiple times throughout the season that there was still an ongoing quarterback competition despite Kyle's good play. This all came to a head when Kyle McCord entered the transfer portal before the Cotton Bowl, transferring to Syracuse. Kyle entered the season as the undisputed starter and never looked back, throwing for 4,779 yards, 34 touchdowns, and 12 interceptions, proving that he had the confidence and the talent to be a starting quarterback. Kyle is a dream quarterback for many NFL teams. His poise and direction at the snap is second to none in a lot of quarterbacks, having a perfect pre-snap sense that allows him to diagnose coverages and make the changes needed at the line. He has a lightning-quick release and pinpoint accuracy for any pass, whether it's 5 yards or 50 yards downfield. His arcing on deep throws is something that scouts specifically salivate over, describing it as, quote, nasty perfect. He has a veteran-like presence in both his play and the locker room, being noted as a leader at both Ohio State and Syracuse. Kyle also has great pocket awareness, able to shuffle in the pocket to avoid pressure while keeping his eyes downfield to get the ball out, and his decision-making, especially in high-pressure situations, has been impeccable. As a 4-year quarterback out of college, Kyle has all the necessary traits that NFL teams love in rookie quarterbacks with very little polishing needed. While Kyle is a prolific passer, he is just that, a passer that provides little to no threat with his legs. Defenses know that if Kyle has the ball in his hands, 9 times out of 10 it's going to be a pass, and while he isn't necessarily a statue in the pocket, he's pretty dang close. When he's pressured, Kyle's basic mechanics can tend to go out the window, causing almost panic-like mistakes and letting passes sail over the head of his receiver if he can't set his feet. Kyle also gets overly aggressive at times, opting to try and take the deep shot that isn't there, missing the safer pass below. When he does take a safer pass, Kyle tends to hold his receiver for way too long, potentially closing out his second and third reads. While Kyle's talent is undeniable, he has some very important things that an NFL team would need to correct for him to be more than just an amazing backup. Unlike other quarterbacks coming into this year's draft, Kyle is one of the more polished options expected to go in the later rounds. However, that doesn't mean he's flawless, with clear issues in his game keeping him out of day 2 for many NFL teams. The talent is there though, and I have him as a 5th-round pick, being a serviceable backup in his early years, and possibly even a starter down the road. With all that being said, I do believe that Kyle McCord is a once-in-a-lifetime quarterback with his immediate traits coming out of college with hopeful success in the future.